my turn.
This new Popeye video game has the boys fighting worse than ever. Oh, Popeye.
It's my game.
It's got 3 screens just like the arcade. Watch out!
Yikes.
Uh-oh. Fight like a man.
Where's me spinach? Yow!
Not you choke, you wimp.
I ain't wimpy. I'm much better looking.
New Popeye video game available for most popular home video and computer systems.
Hello everyone and welcome back to another fabulous episode of the amazing Atari Aficionado. So for today's episode, I'm talking about the 1983 game by Coleco called Popeye the Sailor Man. And come on now, I can't do an episode of Popeye without playing that wonderful theme song.
I'm Popeye the Sailor Man. I'm Popeye the Sailor Man. I'm strong to the finish, 'cause I eats me spinach. I'm Popeye the Sailor Man.
And damn, is it catchy. And boy, does it play a whole lot during this game. Non-stop. But that silly gripe aside, I love the artwork on this. It looks really awesome. Popeye, obviously, is a very classic cartoon from back in the day, so it's really neat to see that it landed on a video game cartridge, or just a video game was made about it in the 80s, because I feel like even by 83, Popeye was pretty old. And speaking of which, there was actually sequel cartoons, which is so bizarre to me. But there was a sequel to the Popeye cartoon, and you know what? Just let the video do the talking. Check this out.
Coochie coochie coo.
Like father, like son.
Oh, yeah?
Whether we are working or playing, we're together in whatever we do. Jumping in the woody, let's go surfing. We're having fun just like you. Fun, don't have happy fun. Fun, we are crossing out a land or sun. We're having fun, like pop, like song, like Popeye. We are working or playing, together in whatever we do. Like pop, like song.
Yeah. So, anyhow, all of that aside, let's get back to the game. So, Coleco teamed up with Parker Brothers, the people that make board games, of course, to make this exciting, fun game. And, not gonna lie, I know I'm an Atari guy, but the ColecoVision, obviously this was also on that, is definitely the better game. It looks better, it has more of the levels and colors and stuff, and it's actually funny, the commercial that you see for the Popeye video game shows actually ColecoVision graphics alongside of the Atari graphics, and you can clearly tell the difference. There's stuff missing from this game that's not in the ColecoVision, that is in the ColecoVision one, and just overall, it doesn't hold up to the arcade game, which this originally is based on. The character Popeye was supposed to be the flagship character along with Bluto and Olive Oil, who actually, he has a different name. I think it was Brutus, and then they changed it for some reason. But those 3 characters were supposed to play a huge role in, say it with me everybody if you know, Donkey Kong, which is really interesting because who knows where that series would be today if Popeye had starred in the Donkey Kong game instead of Donkey Kong and all of the other iconic characters that would show up in the later sequels. But unfortunately, I guess an agreement between King Syndicate and Nintendo fell through and they weren't able to acquire the rights to the character to put him in the game. So at the last second, they threw Mario in the game and then, got the gorilla, which is semi-based on King Kong, and the rest is history. But, it's always neat every time I see a Popeye game because it just makes me think of Donkey Kong and how similar that this kind of looks to Donkey Kong too. The style and everything is definitely there. And obviously Nintendo made the arcade game and kind of just went off and did its own thing. So Nintendo did eventually make a Popeye game, but the original concept was Donkey Kong. And, Olive Oil was going to be who you had to rescue, and you were going to be, Popeye, I guess, jumping over barrels, maybe of spinach, and, or maybe the power-ups would be spinach, and, but it's kind of funny. I can see Popeye fitting in better, but obviously Mario and Donkey Kong have gone on to be very iconic. But anyhow, enough of history. Let's check out some gameplay of Popeye on the Atari 2600. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get this moving and grooving. So there I am. That's me on the left side of the screen, Popeye. And that is Brutus, the beefcake barber. And then if I make my way over this way. So you want to collect these hearts, avoid those bottles being thrown at you. Those are bottles, believe it or not. And then over here, this is a can of spinach that just evaded me. But I got it now, baby. And Brutus is about to get knocked off this screen. Look at that. I just shot him into oblivion. Wow, that heart just doesn't want to come down. Come on. Got it. Oh, get up, get up, get up. And you want to collect, I think, 20 hearts to get to the next stage. I'm obviously not going to play the entire game. I just wanted to show you guys and gals a little bit of the gameplay and game footage. And then once you get all those hearts, you go on to the next round, and Olive Oil will, and see, that's what happens when you touch Brutus. And Olive Oil will eventually give you kisses in one round. I think that's round 3. And then she will give, and he can jump up too like that. What's the other thing that she gives? I forget. She throws something else. I think it's ham sandwiches or something like that. So, there you go. I honestly can't remember. Somebody in the comments write it. But this is Popeye on the Atari 2600. Thanks for watching. Well, hello everybody, and welcome to this bonus part of the video. If you've made it this far, I thank you. I purposely wanted this to be a surprise to see how many people would make it this far. Now, this video might end up being sliced. Like, I might end up putting this footage in its own video if not enough people see it. I'm sure a lot of people zoned out after the beginning. But all jokes aside, thank you for making it to the end of the video because I have something very special today. In my hands, I have Allen's Popeye brand spinach. Yeah! Look at that. Man, that does not look appetizing at all. I mean, look at the color of this can. And I just want everybody to know, I did not find this at a dollar store. I did not find this buried in my backyard. This can of spinach was purchased at the supermarket, I want to say not even a week ago, at a Walmart. Actually, at a Walmart, not at a supermarket. So this is new. Now, the label says 19... It says 2007 King Features Syndicate. But I think that's just, like, maybe they acquired the rights to Popeye. But the can itself does say Best Buy 1/21/2023. Now, there's one thing to note about this, and that is the nutrition facts. And holy hell. Keep in mind, I would assume that if you're making a can of spinach, you're probably going to eat the whole thing. Especially Popeye, they always show him squeezing the can and eating the whole spinach. Well, you're actually this can holds 3 servings of spinach apparently, and one serving is going to get you 380 milligrams of sodium in your diet. So that's 10% of your daily intake of salt. If you were to eat this entire can, it would give you 1,140 milligrams of sodium. So I am probably not going to eat this whole can, and I'm probably not even going to eat an entire serving, because that's insane that there's that much salt in this. But I had to check this out. It was 98 cents. It was worth wasting $1 on it. Alright, so here's the big reveal. Oh man, look at that. So I gotta drain this, so I'm gonna do that here real quick. Alright, so I drained it as best as I could. And now here comes the big, even bigger reveal. Oh, look at that. Canned spinach, ladies and gentlemen. This looks pretty rough. I'm not gonna lie. This does not... Oh, God, that smells weird. Spinach shouldn't smell like that. Oh, man. Yeah, just looking at that is making me burp. So, that is spinach, and man, does it look like army ration spinach. I will say, though, it definitely looks like the spinach from the cartoons, and I'm almost certain that this looks like the live-action spinach from the Robin Williams movie. If somebody from production could put that clip in now.
Yeah. Eat this spinach.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. By the way, I like how on the can it looks nothing like that. It actually looks even more disgusting. But even that just looks weird to me. I'm sorry. Like, this is just so weird. So, there you have it. This has been Popeye Spinach. And this has been the amazing Atari Aficionado. So, thanks for watching. I guess I'll try some. I'll just try a little bit. Wish me luck. Very salty.